Hello and welcome. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network and everything we do. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry one night and decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You just have to remember, in a pinch, call Finch or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. To work with the best, he has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. Go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right, and we are here for the MMA Report. We have the man himself. All he does is train, teach class, beat that ass, and then pound it feverishly into the ground afterwards. Tyler King of Crown Sports and Entertainment. I also would like to announce we have a very special guest on an episode Monday at 3:00. The commissioner, Brandon McGagren, I hope I said that right. It's a very complicated name, of the Professional Grappling Federation. They are
No sound. No sound.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
Now, can you hear me now?
I can.
All right. Brandon McGagren of the Professional Grappling Federation is coming on Monday, 3:00. They open their season March 4th. They're out of Las Vegas. There are 4 teams. They just had their draft, and it was based off of auctions where they auction guys off and supplemental picks. And they have team competitions from March 4th to April 1st. It's a very interesting format. And this is season 9. So we're excited to have him on and learn more about what they're doing. I never believed MMA could work as a team sport. So I'm interested to find out how they score it, how each team competes, because there's a Vegas team, there's an Alabama team. I mean, they're all over the place. So
You're going into way too much detail right now.
well, I'm just curious how it works. So we'll find out more.
I mean, they had the International Fight League back in the day, so that's team based. That's where Roy Nelson and Ben Rothwell got their start.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a lot of news that is going on currently in MMA. And the big news, I believe, of the week,
Let's see which one you pick.
Ronda Rousey, of course. Ronda Rousey coming out of retirement after nearly 10 years to fight Gina Carano. Gina Carano, she hasn't fought in 17 years, and a 5-round featherweight headliner at the Most Valuable Promotions first ever mixed martial arts event, May 16th in Los Angeles, and it's going to be streamed exclusively on Netflix. And I believe this is affiliated with Jake Paul. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Steve, Most Valuable Promotions is owned by Jake Paul.
Okay, well, there you go. So that's why I said it.
Okay.
So since the fight was announced, there have been many who have commented about the health concerns surrounding the bout, basically because of the age of both fighters. And, Ronda has talked about concussions that she's had. And Gina Carano, after 17 years coming out, I mean, I'm sure they pulled the Brinks truck up to both their places and got them for a lot of money. I never thought that Ronda would compete in MMA again. So this is a big deal. And I even asked you this, and you agreed too. You did not think she would ever come back.
No.
And I personally don't. I will not root for her, cheer for her, just because of her comments towards the WWE. And every chance she gets, she lambastes them. And they did everything possible to make her look amazing. From her first match at WrestleMania, where she teamed with Kurt Angle against Triple H and Stephanie, they did everything for her, and they paid her, and she worked a part-time schedule.
Steve, know what I'm doing right now?
Jerking off?
I'm doing my impression of you jerking off, Vince and Shane.
Yes. But I mean, what do you make of this? Like,
all right, so
she's contended she would never come back. She loves being a mom. She's got a stupid farm. She's got her idiot husband. Like,
listen, you would say that in his presence. Charles Brown, still a bad motherfucker.
I mean, I don't think he's a bad motherfucker. I mean, when's the last time he's won a fight? He hasn't won a fight.
When's the last time you fought?
When's the last time I fought? I fought at Dominic's diaper party in 2023, and I beat up one of his friends and threw him out of the bar, which everyone was amazed at.
Yeah, I was expecting you to say like 2019, 2013, like 2021, 2023. You said. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Oh,
well,
God bless you, Steve.
Everyone was amazed because he outweighed me. He was 350 pounds, and I threw him out of the bar. But anyway.
Oh, I was about to say anyway.
Your thoughts on this, Ronda coming back? She clearly has mental issues.
Why?
She never recovered from, because she lost to Holly Holm, and she never recovered from it. And she gets her ass kicked by Amanda Nunes. goes into pro wrestling and complains about that. So I just think mentally she's got issues.
I mean,
she can't get over.
she's kind of like every marginally hot chick who gets shunned eventually.
Marginally hot chick that got shunned. She got shunned. I don't think
She's like,
got shunned.
no, I think like that. So people talk about this. I honestly think that's kind of what it is, Jess. Does she have mental issues? I probably date some girls that have more mental issues than that.
Well,
But
yeah, but you've lost. There's many MMA fighters who have taken losses.
yeah, of course.
And they put it behind them. They make adjustments, train harder, and come back from it. It doesn't end their career.
I mean,
it ended
she
her
was.
career.
Think about this though. She was like, she was an undefeated darling of everything.
I know.
And then got her head kicked off. Like she just couldn't
She
deal
did.
with that reality check. Like, I mean, I
And
think
the
that's enough.
competition's a lot
I think that's
better
enough.
now.
I think that's enough to drive any female crazy. You know, being the most popular girl at the dance to going to from that to the one no one wants to talk to.
But that's not true.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Dana
'Cause
White still would have booked her in fights. Dana White,
yeah,
she's
and
a huge draw.
And what did they say? They said to her, "You've already made a boatload of money.
Yeah,
you can just walk away."
He encouraged
Like
it.
he
did.
exactly. He always encourages it.
Well,
we're getting off on a tangent here. Let's look at the fight, and I'm gonna kind of
they've already fought before.
No, they haven't. Gina was actually slightly before Ronda. Then she became famous way before Ronda. So as Gina was actually kind of, I think Gina had fought like a year or two when Ronda kind of came on the scene.
I'm thinking of Carmouche. That's what I was thinking of. So Ronda and Gina have never fought.
No, they haven't. And Gina was really the first MMA star that was female. She was the absolute first
in Strike Force, though, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I watched some of her fights in Strike Force, and she was killing everybody until she fought a prime non-USADA cyborg.
I don't know if there has been a non-USADA cyborg, but yeah, absolutely.
No, there had. Listen, like, I'm not here to throw shade or beat a dead horse, but Cyborg was one of the preeminent, suspected, never fully confirmed until she did fail a test, drug cheats. And this early in her career, she was murking girls, and she beat Gina up pretty badly.
She beat a lot of people up badly. I mean,
it just was not fair, but we're beyond that.
You have to admit, though, she had a tumultuous career when she went to UFC.
Who, the Cyborg? Yes, of course she did. We're getting off here. So I'm going to echo Sean Strickland here, and because he was asked about it during his presser, and I'm kind of with him. He just said, "What's two old bitches fighting?"
Yeah, I mean, Amanda Nunes actually stuck up for them. She didn't appreciate his comments, but
no one likes Sean Strickland. No one likes Sean Strickland.
That's his game.
Especially, I get in trouble for this. Especially, homosexual female champions.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Because Amanda Nunes, the homosexual female champion. That's why. So you think because Sean Strickland.
I think part of it is Strickland is very outspoken, and some of his rants have been not exactly endorsing the LGBTQ whatever lifestyle. But with that being said, I mean, Sean was a former UFC champion.
Yeah.
So
and
he's kind of just speaking about science in physics. Like
he cuts
we tell
wrestling
the
like
we
promo.
tell the worst. He said we tell the worst guys in sparring to go easy on the female fighters.
I agree.
And
I agree.
so I mean, it's a thing. That's I honestly that's where Sean's kind of speaking of. Listen, everything else, I mean,
Well, what did you think of his quote unquote racist post directed at his opponent, Hernandez, where he depicted
he
himself
dressed up. He depicted himself as
as
on
an
one
ICE
hand.
agent.
No, it was two pictures.
Oh.
Excuse me. It was an opponent dressing traditional Mexican attire, and
Right.
Strickland dresses as Ice Age. Okay.
Correct.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well, he had
what
the
do I
dude in a
do? I
in
think it
a
was race. Do I
sombrero
think
and
it was?
fucking
Do I
poncho.
think it was racist?
Slightly. I mean,
No. I mean, do I think it was?
yes.
It's a little tongue in cheek, but
Tongue in cheek.
yeah.
Listen, I support ICE more than anyone, but I mean, come on. I mean,
What he
people
paid? He
ICE
depicted
killed
himself as an
people.
ice. He depicted himself as an ICE agent, and
Yeah.
depicted his opponent as a Mexican, which
A-
he is.
And
With that being no, listen. With that
supporting
being
him.
said, no. With that being said, Fluffy's a bad motherfucker. Excuse my French, but that man can fight.
No,
So
he can. I agree.
you got. Look, at the end of the day, they can all say kind of whatever they want to say. So at the end of the day, they're going to get the cage and fight. That's kind of what I do. I think it was racist.
I think
I think I think Sean's a little smarter than he lets on, and seeing with the current political temperature with that topic, I think he saw it and he said, "I'm just going to do it. Everyone is going to get attention." And
yeah.
listen, at the end of the day, he's still a promoter for himself, and
Exactly.
he
I
wants to
agree.
fight. Listen, he has been UFC middleweight champion not that long ago. He wants to be champion again. He wins this fight in convincing fashion. That's
Correct.
probably the fight to make for Drickus.
Correct. And that's what they said, that the winner of this fight will most likely get a title shot.
Yeah.
And I think the same thing.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
is a master promoter, and he
I
did
wouldn't even go that far. I think he realized who he was and just went with it.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't give a shit. But they said that this could determine the next challenger for middleweight champion, Kazmat Chimaev.
Hazmat Shimaev. Just say Hazmat. Do me a favor, Steve. Just say
Hazmat.
Hazmat. Just say Hazmat. Don't try to say his last name. Just say Hazmat. People will know what you mean.
Yeah, but you said Duplessis, so that's why.
I said Drickus.
Yeah, but who's it going to be, Drickus or Hazmat?
Oh, you're right. I said that. I think it'll be Strickland.
No, I mean who will and will
Strickland.
Will he fight Duplessis or Hazmat?
Oh, he'll fight. He wins this. He'll fight Hazmat. I was thinking Drickus was still. I was just thinking Drickus was still champion earlier. Yeah, he'll fight Hazmat. He wins this. He'll fight Hazmat.
He should have never. He should. Duplessis never should have been champion. Hernandez.
You know, Drickus beat Sean, dude. I mean,
he did.
I don't like
agree.
him. Listen, I don't like that South African colonizer either. But that man can fight, dude. That man can fight. He can fight.
Well, even Hernandez, he was not offended by what Strickland did. He said that he laughed when he saw it.
Yeah.
He said, like, if that's the best you've got to try to get in my head, it's going to be a long fucking night. He said the shit doesn't faze me. It's fucked up. Yeah. And I don't like seeing shit like that. I don't like that my people have got to go through shit like that, but it's fucking life. And that's the reality of it. Some people are just dirtbags and like to bring it up.
Guess what? Guess what that very emotional response tells me?
He cares. It got in his head. Absolutely.
Exactly.
He wouldn't have responded like that if it wasn't in his head.
Clearly.
But Strickland is always been outspoken. He doesn't really give a shit. He says what's on his mind, and I like him because he basically cuts wrestling promos on people, and
no, that's Steve. That's just who he is.
It is, and Hernandez has been getting a lot of support. He said he's been getting.
Listen, all right. I mean that sounds kind of like a gay response, but with that being said, they are rallying behind Fluffy because they feel bad for him. I guess he's like, honestly, with Fluffy, it's real recognized real. He's been tearing it up. So,
okay.
I honestly don't think there are fighters who, like, Fluffy has potential to be one of the next big contenders, especially with the top middleweight division getting a little older, maybe fading a little bit. So they need fresh competition. He's one of those guys that kind of forces his way. He's got a good personality, and more importantly, he can fight.
So the other news, Dan Hooker.
Oh God, you're going here already?
Well, you brought up Sean Strickland first, and I didn't want you to, but you brought him up, so
I brought him up.
We have to go to Dan Hooker. Yeah.
Do we have to?
Yeah, I mean it's relevant. It's relevant news. I mean it's been all over. The place. So,
okay, hey, go.
Do you
Proceed.
think that Trump got oiled up for Diddy? And
on his best friend's island.
His best friend's island. Yeah. Oh, well, God, you, Chris.
Johnny, go actually read the Epstein files and see what it says about Trump. But I digress.
Thank you, Chris, for saying I'm iconic.
Wait, who is Chris? Do you know who that is?
No, he's Batman. We don't know who he is. I said I'd give him $1,000 to find out his identity.
It's that guy?
He watches all the shows. Yes. He sees me, gets yelled at.
Chris, whoever you are, DM me on Instagram.
No, do not DM Tyler. Do not.
I will not tell Steve who you are.
Dude, I swear to God,
we can do an interview or something. I mean,
I will be furious. Absolutely not. Because I deserve to know. I deserve to know.
Chris, Tyler King 52 on Instagram or Crown Sports Entertainment on Instagram.
Chris D, it was the Spotlight Award, not the Silver Award. I got the C Club Spotlight Award.
This show's gonna run so late. This show's gonna run so late. I don't care.
No.
There's so much happening.
It's fine.
No, it is fine.
It's
Friday night. It's Friday night.
Yeah. You want my Spotlight Award, Christy? I can't give you my Spotlight Award.
I will give you my Steve. If you
Tyler
I will give you
Motor City Bowl.
No. I will give you my 2004 Defensive MVP award.
I know.
I'll give that to you. If you we get them going here, I will give you the 2004 UConn Huskies Defensive Player of the Year award.
Chris D, I'm coming to Connecticut very soon, and I will find out how I won the award when I'm banned by Store Central. Yes, I'm banned by Store Central. Which
Are you really?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I angered some people and said some things I shouldn't have about.
We are
certain member.
Guys. We're officially off the rails with this show.
Well,
we are fishing.
I mean, I said about Mark Zanato and Big East Energy. I said locked on my balls. Yeah. Did you do a show earlier with Joe D? Yes, the Husky Hoop show that I did.
You're making me feel so much better about myself right now. Thank you.
Chris D, if you watch Husky Hoops, yes, Joe D, he was very angry with me. And some of the questions that were asked. I did ruffle a lot of feathers. So yes, you are correct.
Jesus Christ, Steve.
All I asked was people were asking. I didn't ask. It was about the UConn playing in the Big East and the resume, because the Big East stinks. Are we going to get
penalized
because the Big East sucks? And is it going to hurt our resume because
you got trolled for that question? All right, cut this entire part out. Listen, I feel like we're being avoided right now because I don't want to talk about.
You want to talk about Dan Hooker?
Not really, but here we go.
Well, Dan Hooker cheats on his wife, and he does it quite frequently. He's had several mistresses. His wife has known about it. However, she apparently looked at his iCloud and Apple Pay and saw that he was paying two rents, and one of them was to a man. So Dan Hooker has been unfaithful to his wife many times. They had 2 children together, but reports of his infidelity may have gone further than just another woman. According to, now this is even funnier, according to a woman who claims to be his mistress, going by the name Keith Grace on Instagram, Hooker had relations with another man during his marriage, leading to the scandal that he's currently going through. And he is paid for some male attention. And the mistress, she let it out. The mistress was not happy. So the woman claimed in a revealing post on Instagram that she had all his cards on Apple Pay, and he was paying for stuff for this man. And she said that she tried to leave Strickland many times, and that's amazing.
Hooker, not Strickland.
Hooker. He cheated on his wife and his mistress. That's pretty impressive. So she looked at his phone, and she looked at the money that was being spent, and then she found a man. And when she saw the man, everything changed. Dan Hooker tried to play it off and, be funny about it. He dismissed having relations with another man, and instead blaming his mistress for damaged pride for the unusual accusation. So he commented, "No shit, I'm gay now." Ha ha ha. He laughed, and then he said nothing like a woman scorned. A lot of memes and jokes remained, and after facing numerous homosexual allegations, Hooker found himself. This is the greatest thing ever. He found himself with a serious threat coming from his father-in-law, Andy Bernal, who is a soccer player, a well-known soccer player. This message is for Dan Hooker. Hey, tough guy, UFC fighter. Yeah, all I've seen of late is you getting your ass whipped in the cage, ass beaten up, okay? Years ago, I wrote in my book, my autobiography, that you're a good man. Time has revealed that you're a piece of shit, and you fucked with the wrong people. You got it? My daughter and my granddaughters deserve better. They don't deserve a piece of shit like you. You want to deal with this? Come fucking see me face to face if you're a man. If you got anything about you, you come and see me face to face. But you ain't that fucking man. You're big talk. Big this, big tattoos, big fucking everything. Probably a big dick. You get in the cage.
Wait. Did you say that? Wait, did you add that just now?
Yes, I added that. Yeah. I mean, if he's saying big, big tattoos.
All right, cool. Just go.
He said big everything, so probably a big dick. So most of the time you get your ass whipped. This 59-year-old will fucking whip your ass too, boy. You got it? So that is what the father-in-law said. So.
Fucking Australians, bro.
Listen, all men cheat. That's part of life. I mean, I don't know many men who have not cheated. So I see that as a possibility that he's obviously had some infidelities with his wife. But the homosexuality, Tyler, if you look at the psychology of it, I don't believe people in their mid 30s just decide, hey, I want a dick in my ass. That's what troubles me. Like, who says that? Like, you're sitting around and you're just, you know what? Today I'd like to get a dick in my ass. Or
Well,
I'd love to
Steve,
suck a dick.
there's a
Like,
couple
people don't
things.
think that.
Steve, there's a couple things there. One,
Okay.
you don't know if there was a pitcher or a catcher, so you're
No,
making a lot of
no,
assumptions.
no. But okay, then he was sitting there saying, "You know what? I want to put my dick in a guy's
Look,
ass."
I mean, two things are striking me here. I'm probably not going to share one of them, but the second one I'm going to share is he. Okay, first of all, he fights, so he's a long time UFC record who's once long time UFC fighter who's won some big fights
Yeah,
and lost a comfortable number of fights. Also, like the best guys in the world. So he's a risk taker, adrenaline junkie, etc. So with that being said, it's obviously a sex addict, and
a sex addict.
yeah, like he has an addictive personality, obviously.
So you're
So
saying because he's a sex addict, he would just
he just went there. He just went
he
there.
just went there with a man. It was there. The
I don't
opportunity
listen.
presented itself.
I don't know. I
I mean,
it's like
possible.
listen. You take a dick in the ass, you suck a dick. Like
Yeah,
you're gay. Like
yeah. I mean, you can't really
or
make an argument to defend that, right?
listen. I mean, where are we even at with this? Like, has there been any response from Hooker's camp? Has there been a statement?
Yeah,
Anything?
he made statements. He played it off as joking, posting on Twitter. So now I'm gay, ha ha ha, and he posted a couple things about it, joking. And there's been a lot of responses, memes, tweets about him being homosexual. And this mistress has hard evidence with the Apple Pay, and she's got receipts that
She's got receipts. Listen,
man.
I mean, is Hooker still buried for the love of God?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why the father-in-law is wants to fucking fight him.
I got broken up with over DMs, dude.
He said you fucked up with the wrong thing. You fucked with the wrong family.
You want me to share that second thing?
What would be the second thing?
Man, I got broken up with over DMs, and
that's
like he's still married. Jesus.
Well, it's different because you're pot committed when you got two kids.
Bro, I'm joking, but Jesus Christ.
Two
I mean,
kids, you're pot committed.
this story is so much to comment on, from the cheating to the homosexual allegations to the father. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, it's either there's two things here. One, I think it's obvious. I think it's obvious he's a sex addict. Two, he has compulsive tendencies. Three, I fucking fucked up fingers. He's kind of a scumbag, dude. So,
well, yeah, but I mean, I blame the wife.
Not kind of a scumbag. How do you blame the wife, who's a mother of his children?
The wife allowed this to occur. She has known that he's been cheating for a long time.
Then why?
If you've known this, why?
She should have taken action then.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my point. Take action.
Listen, Dan Hooker's a scumbag.
Take action. That's exactly my point. She allowed it to happen, and it just got worse. And
I mean,
that he cheated on his wife with the mistress. The mistress he cheated on with a dude. That is like Jerry Springer shit right there.
That very, very good way to put it, Steve. Yes, it's very much Jerry Springer shit. But
so
honestly, in the fight world, I like what this. Not
Don't
everyone.
say that.
Listen,
Don't say
listen.
that.
In the fight world,
Please don't
not
say that.
everyone. Not everyone's going to be Brian Stan. There are going to be some weirdos in this world.
No,
I
I
know for
get the weirdo
bro,
thing. I get it.
bro. Some of the things I found out just about people I know and how things have come full circle. Trust me, this isn't.
So
I'm not that shocked. Let me put it that way.
so you could picture Dan Hooker going and just like finding a glory
Can I
hole.
picture? Can I picture it? No. Do I want to
Oh.
picture it? No.
No,
Am
but
I?
it could
All right.
happen. It could happen.
Oh,
Could he?
with all these crazy MFers? Yep.
So he'll find a glory hole and just go with it. See
I
what
have
happens.
no idea, bro. It's not my taste.
Wow.
Might be that hooker's taste though.
So, of your knowledge of Dan Hooker, could you honestly see him with a man?
What do I know about Dan Hooker? Just he's a
Well,
warrior in the cage. He's
you
a
know the
warrior in the
fight.
cage. He's a
Yeah,
warrior in the cage. Everyone speaks very highly of him, especially
yeah.
everyone in Australia, all
He's
the
got a
guys
good
on his fight
reputation.
team.
Yep.
Anytime, anywhere, anytime, anywhere, any place, like he's that guy. But chasing a lot, he's gotten hit a lot, and just that extreme kind of behavior. And like I said, hey, I talk about people I know and have been in my orbit. I've known some fucking weird shit, bro. I'm not gonna expand any further than that.
Well,
But
I mean, I have too. I mean, Blumpkins,
no, I
and
don't
Stephen
know. No,
Steamers and
I
all
don't,
that.
Steve. I want to hear anything
Okay.
about anyone.
All right.
But the
I'm not
point I'm
saying
making
anything.
is,
I'm just saying that it happened.
listen, it's crazy, and like, also, I'm not like, there's no way. It's like I'm almost like, I mean, I kind of see it. Not really, but I'm
Tyler,
not overly
anyone's
shocked.
capable of anything. Anyone's capable of
All right,
anything.
so take anyone capable of anything, then you put a lot of people that engage in extreme behavior, which is cage fighting, and then you added a lot of blunt force trauma all over their body into their head.
Yeah, of course.
Also, the
And you're
lifestyle, all the drugs, all party. Like,
yeah,
not saying that was him, but
and
that's available if he wants
you're
it.
touching men all the time. I mean, I get it.
Oh, you get it.
Yeah, you're
I
in
don't,
spandex.
I
You're
don't,
wrestling with men. I mean,
I don't get it. But hey, you do.
maybe he did. Maybe he got it. It just got the urge, and he was experimenting. He just did happen.
Listen, he's obviously a sex addict and he has gay tendencies. So
Okay, so you do agree that there is a possibility he has homosexual tendencies.
of course, there's a possibility.
Okay.
Like, okay, there's also this. Okay, let's say it's not a possibility or it didn't happen. So you're telling me his mistress, who I don't know anything about her education level, but I'm going to make a couple of assumptions here that she's not back engineering and hacking into a server in Snapchat
Right.
and then use Apple Pay to it.
Right. You're right. She did. She found a way to hack into his Apple Pay, and she saw all his cards, and she looked at the charges on his cards. But how dumb would you have to be to use fucking Apple Pay?
Hey, international pay.
You're gonna buy a man that way? I mean, I thought it would be cash only. I mean, I didn't know you could put your card down, but
what, to pay for a property? I'm sure you can.
Well, but I mean, he also apparently, this man was on a few other things like gifts and whatever, some lotion.
I mean, just Dan Hooker doesn't look good. Try to be nice. Doesn't look good, brother.
Well, he joked about it, so I give him credit for that. He took it well.
He did the exact like generic, like he kind of knows he's fucked, so he shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, he either took it or he didn't, but one way or the other.
Pretty sure he took it.
He's taking it now. So we have another UFC Fight Night, and Frank actually wanted me to ask this, and you had talked about it before. Do you think they're oversaturating the market? I know it's a new network, Paramount Plus, but it's been like 4 weeks in a row. They did 2 pay-per-views in a row. It's been fight nights. Now I know ESPN.
All right, hey,
did as well.
you remember December when there wasn't an event for like what, 3
Yes,
weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks?
that was their long time off. Correct.
All right, so which is it, guys? Listen,
No, I
they're
know. I
taking
get it.
fighters from all, like, also what they're doing. They're taking fighters from all over the world. They are always having the local fighters on the local
They
cards.
do. Yeah.
So it's not like they can run those shows. And
No, they have plenty of.
honestly, is the market getting oversaturated? I really don't think so. Like right now, you got. I think back to like between 2000 and 2010, there was like 5 promotions that were getting views: Affliction,
Yeah, there
Strike
were.
Force, Elite XC,
Yeah.
Bellator, and the
Yeah.
UFC. Plus, Pride was still kicking, and they
Right.
had Dream and Ryden's still kicking now. So, is the market oversaturated? Not really, because Bellator folded. PFL isn't really pick up the slack. I'm not trying
PFL's
to be
been
a dick,
awful. Yeah.
but
No, they completely changed management and they're going in a different direction. The signing of Francis Ngannou was a train wreck. I mean, I have no idea. I wish you could explain to me why they would sign Francis Ngannou and do nothing with him. They've done nothing with him.
he won the heavyweight, defended the heavyweight belt.
Once. He had one fight.
They signed. They made a lot of signs. They didn't do anything with Jake Paul. Jake Paul's
That's
contract
true.
with PFL
That's true. Yeah,
expired. They
that's
had all
true.
this talent, didn't do anything with it.
It is like they've made changes to management. Do you believe that it's management's fault for matchmaking, for events, for the
I know
structure?
for the matchmaking. No, I mean they're working with what they're given. They have certain directives they have to deal with. I
Right.
know. I've dealt with their matchmaking, like their current
Yeah.
matchmaker before.
Yeah.
Actually, no, their current president rather. He's a really in the fight game. He's very well respected. I like his vision, but I I think the TV executives are getting too involved. Is what I would surmise.
But again, you have Francis Ngannou. He's been under contract 3 years. He's had one fight. Isn't
Yeah,
that wrong?
Francis should be active right now. He also
Okay.
boxed twice, took
I
the
know.
L to Anthony Joshua. So I mean,
I know. And they're
had
doing
good
it
showing,
because of the
had
money.
good show, had the good showing versus Tyson Fury.
Very good. Yes, I remember that.
So I mean, like he also has so much money now. They have to they have to give him a certain amount of money at this point. And
Right.
they're probably looking at their budget and realizing it's not worth it right now, and they don't really have much to match him up with.
No,
I mean,
they don't. You're right.
I
They
mean,
don't have anyone.
and like all the guys that could have came out of retirement, he's already beaten,
Yeah.
or he's or like I was gonna say Overeem, but he's already beat Overeem, and Overeem like is already like 190 pounds.
Is he
And
really?
oh yeah, Frank Mir, he won't come out of retirement. There's really no other names out there to do a lot,
No. So I mean, I just thought it was very short-sighted of them to spend the money that they spent to bring them in. And I mean, they just haven't used them. They have super fights. They've done less of those. He's never part of the tournaments. So I just, and he's older now. So it's just too bad.
Well, he's still viable. He's 38 now.
You think he's still viable even with this much time off? Well,
Of course, it's still Francis Ngannou. Are you kidding me? He's still viable. He can still sell tickets. He can
I
still
agree.
generate views. The
I
problem
agree.
is they need to get a decent B side
Yes.
or figure something out with the UFC so he can fight John Jones.
Well, that was the other thing. So John Jones was talking about his hip.
Yep.
And was he going to need a hip replacement?
I don't. One sec. Sorry about that. Is he? Listen, many athletes need a hip replacement when they're done.
Yes, yes.
I really don't think that this is going to keep him from fighting. I think either way, John's only going to fight one or two more times. And
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
he wants one of those to be the White House. So the way I see this, I don't think he's putting it out there as, hey, I'm thinking about just hanging it up, etc. It's too
No,
much, guys.
no.
And I think he's putting it out there as, guys, this is it.
Like
Like, I want to fight the
yeah,
White House. We got to do it. He'd say, Peloton step up, Dana step up and get Francis, or give me Tom. Or, like, that's the other thing. Tom Aspinall's recovery is so in doubt right now. I'm
I,
not
I
gonna. They're
I'm
not gonna
blown
bet.
away. I'm blown away by that.
They're not
I
gonna. They're not gonna
can't
bet on
believe
him
that.
being ready for the White House. So the only other really viable fight is him versus Peloton
All
at
the
a
time.
catch weight.
Right.
Or the other thing would be
No.
to work something out in the PFL, have him fight Francis.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
I very much doubt they'll do that, but I'm just
So
saying that those are the options right now.
what is how exactly was so much damage done to Aspinall, which I don't understand.
You see my finger. You guys
Yeah,
see how big. Like, I don't have a
yeah,
tiny head.
right. So
So I believe it was this finger, his ring finger, that one right there.
that
So
like
it went
really,
up. Do you see that right there, everybody?
yeah,
Where my finger starts is about how far Cyril God's finger went Tom Aspinall's eye. It went
it went in
like
that deep.
it was up to the first knuckle, like legit.
Jesus. Ugh.
It was. I mean, I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but
No,
it
but
was
it
in
did
there.
significant damage. I mean, I believe he had
Like
a second
Steve, if you have the
surgery.
computer in front, if you have the computer in front of you, look up the picture. It's pretty gruesome.
I will. But I just he had a second surgery, and it's just a shame. And you think it was purposeful?
But I think the intent to do the damage like that, no. But I think the
No.
poke was somewhat intentional to get Tom off him, to back him off a little bit. Like, I
Yeah.
think he meant to rake him in the eyes. I don't think he meant to literally rape his eye socket, but I think he meant to rake his eyes.
Oh wow, this is interesting.
What's that?
Brendan Schaub says it doesn't help that Dana White wasn't very empathetic towards Tom Aspinall. Immediately after Aspinall was unable to continue against Gain at UFC 321, which was a no contest, White said during the post-fight news conference that only the champion knows what happened, and he can't make people fight. Aspinall was disappointed with White's reaction, but the UFC CEO insisted that he never spoke negatively about the champ. Shaw believes the hate towards Aspinall, there's hate, is unfair in the notion that Gain was piercing him up is unjustified. He said, you know how dumb you have to be. You're talking about a guy who grew up in jiu-jitsu dojo, who dedicated his entire life, who is the baddest man walking the planet. He wouldn't be faking all this for what? Schaub said about Aspinall. Because of Cyril Gain? No one's scared of Cyril Gain. It's a great matchup for Tom. What the fuck are you talking about? And he said that's why the fights are 5 rounds. I don't get it. It's heartbreaking. What makes Dana great is he shoots from the hip, and he's not politically correct. He just says what he says. Right after the fight, you could see how Dana can say that, but the issue is now that gives energy and perspective. So the rest, and he's right about this, the rest of the UFC trolls jump on that and
Yeah.
it's terrible. And he has since undergone double surgery, and he's expected to be out for months. That's a shame.
Yes, it is a shame.
That really is a shame.
So what we so okay, I'll give
No,
my
I mean, I
initial
was
thought.
just saying
No,
that,
no, no,
like,
my initial thought. Well, I'll let you I'll
no,
say
I was going
my
to say,
initial
like,
thoughts is
are they going to have to do another interim champion or whatever?
most likely. What I was
Yeah.
gonna say is, oh, like Dana Schaub, like you see a headline Brennan Schaub hating on Dana. I mean, stop the presses. That's a lot of what Brennan Schaub does. He's pretty critical of the UFC when they stumble. With that being said, I mean, right after a fight, you know, they didn't necessarily say anything wrong or inaccurate. Maybe it was his tone,
No, I get it.
and he didn't say, "Oh, they didn't come out and say, oh, he definitely should have fought." He said, "It looks like it wasn't that serious." Like I don't know if that's what he
Oh,
said, but
he
he kind
did.
of said, no, he said like in that context. I'm just putting it in context. Dan was
Oh,
kind of coming from the place of, hey, you fight, champion's got to fight. It didn't look that serious. Da, 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 da. Like he's coming from that context immediately after the event without knowing anything.
yeah, but
And
what do you mean he didn't know anything? He obviously knew what the doctor knew. The doctor
which
obviously.
was very initial.
Okay. Okay. So we will move on and look at UFC Fight Night, Strickland versus Hernandez. It is taking place February 21st, which I believe is tomorrow. Looking at the prelims, God, there's not one person that I
And this
recognize.
is where I come in.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
I'm
going to be.
saying, do you
All right, here we
know?
go. Yeah, okay. Fight you want to watch on the undercard starting off the welterweight division. Look at Phil Pro versus Jean Paul Libanenti with Libo Sonani. Jean Paul Libo Sonani.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Oh,
I'll
I
take
see it.
it.
Okay, I see it. He's 9-2.
So we're looking at Phil Pro here. Oh, sorry. Please
He's
speak.
11
Sorry.
and no, I see it. He's 11-6. Jean Paul is 9-2-0. So you're familiar with both of them.
I'm familiar with Phil Rowe a bit. Jean Paul,
Okay.
I'm not. Phil Rowe coming off a loss to Ku Sio Kyon at UFC Fight Night in Las Vegas. Then coming off a win versus Angelosa. But before that, lost to Steel Magny, lost to Jake Matthews. He's lost the last four. He's a veteran with name value still, and that's kind of where this fight's
So
coming from.
yeah.
Jean Paul a UFC newcomer?
Yeah. So you're kind of saying that it's more of one of those gatekeeper fights.
It's a bit of a gatekeeper fight. Phil Rowe, hey,
Yeah, this is his
young
second fight.
prospect.
He was
Jean,
on the Contender Series.
Jean Paul does not have a Wikipedia, so I'm looking. What's his record?
No, he's 9-2, but he fought in LFA for several of his fights, and then he had one fight on Dana White's Contender Series
How
where
did he win?
won in the first round by TKO.
Before that, bunch of knockouts, right?
Yeah, all knockouts. His only loss was to John Jones. That can't be right. May of 2023, Jay Jones.
That's Jay Jones, so it's not John.
What the hell's LFA?
LFA is
Another
what? Legacy Fighting Alliance. Okay. They are mid-major. They have a good amount of name value. They are definitely one of the UFC feeder promotions.
Oh, okay. So Dana White obviously was their scouting talent, and he liked this guy. So,
yeah, exactly.
So this guy's got a chance to move up, and they do.
I mean,
there's
not a whole lot of John Paul. Phil Rowe, this could be a winner go home fight for him. Jean Paul, this is, hey, let's see where he's at. Gatekeeper fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you recognize anyone else
The
on
only other, the other one that I would really
on the
really look
undercard?
at is the main event Chidi Njoku versus excuse me, Carlos Leo Miranda. Carlos Leo does not have a wiki page. So
Oh,
Steve, take
okay.
it
I see
away.
what you're saying. Okay.
So
He's
he
22-7. He's from Brazil. And I'm looking at his fight stats. He's fought in several UFC fight nights, three of them.
yeah.
He's 1-2. He beat Moreno in last March, and he hasn't fought since last July, where he took a loss. And then he won twice in LFA, once in LFA, and one in UAE. Warriors 48.
Okay, so yeah, you're looking.
Are you
He's definitely
you're familiar with him?
familiar. I'm more familiar with his opponent,
His opponent. Okay.
Chidi. More opponent. Chidi's longtime UFC guy. Um, his
Yeah,
record now stands 15-5.
he's
You
won
know, he,
3 of his last 5, but he lost his last bout to
he
Matthews
lost. He
submission.
lost three. He lost three in a row. Then
No,
lost.
no,
Excuse me.
no. He's won
He
3.
lost three. Before that, he lost three in a row. He's been in the UFC a while. Big fight for him. It takes 2 losses in a row. That could be cut territory.
Yeah, yeah. Because
He wins this fight, he's still kind of in the mix.
you said that they have like 500 guys under contract. You think?
Yep, they're
That's
all trying to
amazing.
move up.
That's amazing to me. So when you look at the main card, is there anyone there that stands out? Zachary Reese or Michael
there's a couple
Pereira?
here. Oh no, there's a couple here. You're talking about your parlays. Two guys
Oh,
you might want to put on the parlay here. Sergey Spivak. I believe,
really?
he's won something like 4. Oh wow, never
Where the
mind.
hell is Moldova?
Exactly, Eastern Bloc. He's actually lost 2 in a row. He had a quick turnaround. He lost to our boy, the insect tattoo, Walter Cortez Acosta. And
Oh, yeah, he's a tough.
then he lost to excuse me, who I'm talking about, Jalta Almeida. For
Yep,
that, he beat Marcin Tybura.
and he lost to
For that, a
Cyril.
loss, Cyril Gahn. For that, 3 in a row.
Derek Lewis submitted him. Wow, that's weird.
No, he submitted
Oh, he
Derek
submitted
Lewis.
Derek Lewis. Okay.
Submitted Derek Lewis, knocked out Augusto Sakai, and knocked out someone I'd like to knock out, Greg Hardy.
Yeah, Greg Hardy is gone, correct?
Oh, he had knocked out bare knuckle by a friend of mine. Shout out Jeff. Shit, I can't remember his name right now.
Well, he was in UFC for what, 2 years maybe?
Yeah, something like that. He had a short little run.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, so I was looking at the other guy. He also lost to Cortez Acosta.
Yeah.
And he was in PFL for 2 years, and then he was in FNC, and then he's had 2 UFC fight nights, 1 win, 1 loss. So he's 26-7 overall. I would definitely agree with you and go with the guy from Moldova.
So I mean,
I'm not going from Croatia.
Why not?
Moldova, they're tougher there.
This is going to be a bit of a striking matchup, obviously. I mean, I don't know. Sergey looks strong on the ground, but they've both been up and down.
Yeah, but I mean,
actually,
Sergey's
I tell you what,
experience.
I'm actually a little bit. I'm a little bit familiar with Ante Delja. He actually beat my friend Jorgen De Castro in Slovenia at an event.
Really?
My first round knockout. And yours are like, I believe, a 2 or 3 fight win streak right now in BKFC. So that is a major feather in his cap winning that fight. And since he's coming to the UFC, he beat Marcin Tybura, then lost
Wow.
to Bug. Yeah. Then obviously lost to Cortez Acosta. So, I mean, this is, he wins this fight, he'll get he'll move up, probably get a shot in the top 10. This might be a winner go home fight. Uh,
So,
it might be a winner go home fight for Sergey.
so what about Zachary Reese and Michael Pereira? Zachary Reese is 10-2-0. Pereira is 31-14-0. Jesus Christmas. He's 32 years old and he's at that many fights. And he's been in UFC. He's lost 3 in a row. Holy crap.
That's what I was about to say. It's a winner go home fight for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was about to bring that up. I mean,
God, that's awful.
I'm
And
just looking at Zachary's record right now. I don't even know why he went to this fight, but Zachary coming off a 3-fight unbeaten streak. So
well, there was a no contest, so
it's a 3-fight. It's a
unbeaten.
3-fight unbeaten streak.
All right, you're right. You're right.
I mean, I didn't say a 3-fight winning streak. Said a 3-fight unbeaten streak. So
You did. You did.
He's in a little bit of a weird place, but he wins this fight. Knocking on a top 15 spot.
The middleweight division is just so stacked.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take it now because you went where I wouldn't have went, but I was gonna go. All y'all looking at these parlays, you got Dan Ige right now. Look up Dan Ige's opponent.
I know.
What's up? What are we talking? I mean, Ige, he's lost.
You love Dan
3 out of
Ige.
lost. I do like him, but I have a feeling. Look at his opponent's record. We got a young gun, another gatekeeper fight.
Yeah, he's just been getting pounded.
His opponent,
Costa and Costa's from Brazil, so I mean,
give me Costa's record because he has have a Wikipedia.
25-7. He's 8-2 in his last 10 fights. He's won 5 in a row in UFC.
So we're about to see if Miguel Costa has the stuff versus the true test of Dan Ige.
Decision, submission, and 1 knockout. So yeah, I'm going with the Brazilian. Absolutely. Sorry, Dan Ige. I never liked you, and you're gonna lose. The
that was very nice. See, I even picked this one, but I would also probably pick Uros as well.
Yeah,
but
you got to.
The one thing you got, Uros is a bit of a decision machine. Only has 1 knockout. Ige is a striker.
Yeah.
Ige he hits hard. He's a striker. So he wins this fight. I might put a few dollars on Dan Ige by KO.
Okay. All right. So the semi-main event is Jeff Neal, 16-7, and Uros Medic, who's 12-3 from Serbia. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with either of these guys?
Ooh, I'm Jeff Neal. He's the guy to look at this fight. You look at Uros right now. Uros is, 3-4 in his last 4. Yep. He's 3-5 in his last 5 though. So you have to keep that in mind. 2-fight win streak. What's he ranked right now?
It doesn't say that he's ranked.
If Jeff's not ranked in the top 15, I would be surprised. But Jeff's record as of late, Jesus Christ, his Wikipedia is long.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't list them as being ranked, but
so a bit of a contender fight here, but God damn these guys! These guys all have long ass Wikipedias.
So really, he does.
Yeah. 1 second. All right, I'm back on Jeff. So right now you're looking at it. Jeff's coming off, lost. I was last 4. His quality win versus another aging fighter in Rafael Dos Santos. Took a loss to both Shavkat and Gary. There ain't no shame in losing those fights. So It's a bit of a gatekeeper fight, but it does, looking at the records and the quality of opponent, I'd say it leans more in Jeff Neal's favor.
Yeah, I'm not going with Jeff Neal. I'm going with the Serbian. Absolutely. So the main event is very interesting. Sean Strickland has not fought since he lost to Duplessis last year. So that's interesting to me. He's been out basically a year. And again, to me, like, why? What would make you take such time off? Is it you're not getting booked? They're not
Okay,
scheduling you?
let me look at this right now. Let's look some dates. One, all right, he fought February 9th. Before that, he fought 8 months before. Before that, championship. Oh no, not championship fight. Before that, fought a championship fight, lost to Drickus.
Right.
6 months before, no, 5.5 months before that. Then he fought again. Shit. 9 months before that. Before that, he fought. Shit. Before that, he fought 2 months before that. So between July 1st, 2023 and February 9th, 2025, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights in that time period. And they're all high level, top five, or
Yeah, I mean,
championship fights.
he had 2 fights in 2023, 2 fights in 2024, one in 20.
2 top 10 guys. Champ then one. Actually, one of the best guys, then the champ, then losing the belt, then top 3, then the
Costa,
champ
yeah,
again.
right.
God damn, son.
But ridiculous.
Like,
But honestly, though, if you're in the UFC, shouldn't you try to fight 4 times a year, or is that too much?
I mean, some guys can do it, but 3 is way more
3 is realistic.
attainable. But then you get to this level, 2 years, pretty good. He fought a lot of fights.
2 in a year.
In
Okay.
dude, Sean fought in about 2.5 years, 5 fights.
Because how long does it take to get ready for a camp? How long does
I
a
mean,
camp take? I'm sorry.
ready.
In a camp, yeah.
Ready. Ease in first 2 weeks, then go hard 6 weeks.
So it's 8 weeks for
But
a
I
fight
could
camp.
I could be pretty ready in a month.
Okay.
But ideally, I like to have at least
2 months.
6 to 8 weeks.
Okay. So, I mean, who do you like here? Strickland? I mean, coming off the loss, he hasn't fought in a year. He's 29-7. He has made some interesting comments towards Hernandez. He pissed off Amanda Nunes with it, and
All right.
Hernandez obviously may have gotten in his head.
Listen, so like looking at Fluffy, I'm gonna call him Fluffy because that's his nickname. Honestly, his quality of opponent, best guy is probably his last fight when he beat Roman Dolidze. And before that, his best one was Kopylov. He beat Kopylov by submission. So, this big win streak, a lot of finishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 finishes out of 8 fights.
Only
had more submissions.
Yeah.
Had more submissions. Like, dude, this is a tough test for Strickland. But yeah, look at how crazy Strickland's schedule was, and now he just took a year off. He's gonna be rejuvenated. Maybe even did some jiu-jitsu. And like, people need to remember, he's still one of the top 3 guys in the world.
So you think that the time off is obviously going to benefit him?
For younger guys, no. Strickland, yes. He's getting older, and he's still he's extremely skilled. He has had a few areas he had to shore up, and plus he's been taking all that wear and tear. So I mean, this is a very interesting fight. I think the most telling thing will be Strickland's world-class competition, and honestly, Fluffy doesn't have a whole lot of names, even on this win streak. I think Kopylov, I mean, he did beat Shabizian, which isn't what it used to be. Roman Dolidze, very solid win, but you look at Sean, and just I was gonna say Sean's last 5, 6, 7 opponents. You're looking at Drickus, Paulo Costa, Drickus again, Izzy, and Abu Sufyan Magomedov. And dude, honestly, not that from I've heard of him maybe, but like that guy was tough. Anyone says based on that name alone, that was a tough fight.
So who are you going with?
Strickland, fluffy, capable of winning, but I think we're gonna see Strickland come back.
Okay. I think so too. I think he wants that shot at the title, and it's clear that the winner of this fight is going to get the title shot. So we'll see what happens. Great show.
Thank you.
So Monday, we are going to learn more about the grappling league, which is exciting. The setup of it looks kind of cool. Season 9, and it goes fast. March 4th to April 1st.
Yeah.
And so it's grappling and jiu-jitsu, right?
Grappling and jiu-jitsu are the same thing in this context.
Oh, okay. So how does that work? There's no submissions, correct? Are there
No, it's all submissions, you dolt.
It's all submissions. Okay.
There's points for, I don't know, I have to see what the scoring system is, what their rule set is, but there are points of different grades, advantage points and points given for takedown, submission defense, guard passing, nearly complete submission, etc. So I'd have to ask him what his rule set is.
That is on the website.
Steve, that is why I need the phone call with him.
Yeah,
one of the reasons. Anyway,
you can talk to Eric. He'll tell you that.
All right.
But yeah, it's interesting how it looks. I mean, the schedule is they're on every Wednesday night, which is cool. The teams match up. Just trying to find. It doesn't say exactly where they show. It's probably on YouTube or something, but I'll or they stream.
Probably on you. Great job, Steve.
Or they probably have it on the website. But yeah, great show. So Monday, 3:00, we will have the commissioner on. It's going to be a great show and opportunity. They're excited. They are big fans and excited to come on. So for Tyler King, Crown Sports and Entertainment, did Ozzy have his fight?
Ozzy fights tomorrow. He's boxing.
That's what I thought. Tomorrow.
Unfortunately, it's not a fight. His original opponent backed out, so another opponent graciously stepped up. So Ozzy is boxing professionally tomorrow night.
That's awesome. So good luck to Ozzy. We love Ozzy. We wish him the best. And where it's at Fenway, right?
So the show is called K-Side Revolution. It is at the MGM Fenway. Tickets are still available through Ticketmaster and StubHub. Also on Tickettree, but I understand that website's been overloaded. There's been some issues. Either way, I would still check it out.
Okay.
Promo code Ozzy for anyone using any of these platforms.
Yeah.
And hey, tickets are going fast. I actually have to look at the selling one and then getting a different one. It's a whole thing. Guys, the show's gonna be wild. Also streamed on Spectation Sports. So anyway, see it. Main event boxing match, Sean Lally.
What time does it start?
Unpredictable Lally versus Joe Giannetti. And what time does it start? Prelims at 6, main card at 8 or 9, I believe.
Oh, beautiful. All right. Frank has one of those boxes that gets everything, so I'll see if he can find it. So good luck tomorrow. Good luck to Ozzy. Tyler King, all he does is train, teach class, beat that ass, pound it feverishly afterwards with Dan Hooker. And I'm Steve Sully, the best podcast host in the universe. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges and just give them to Dan Hooker.